Hey lash friends, struggling with lash retention? Unlock the secrets to longer lasting lashes with my new ebook. Are you a lash artist who wants to improve your lash retention and boost client satisfaction? Then say goodbye to premature lash shedding and hello to flawless, long-lasting extensions. My carefully crafted ebook, Mastering Lash Retention, is packed with proven techniques, tips, and insider knowledge to help you perfect your craft. What will you learn? The science behind lash retention and how to make extensions last longer, common retention mistakes and how to avoid them, product recommendations for optimal results, best practices for preparing your clients' lashes, how to create a retention-friendly environment, and much, much more. This guide is perfect for lash artists at every level who are serious about delivering consistent, high-quality results. You ask, why this ebook and what makes it different from other ebooks? First of all, it's easy to follow step-by-step instructions. I give you pro-level strategies used by the lash industry's top lash artists, and it's designed to help you increase client loyalty and grow your business. So I ask, are you ready to take your lash game to the next level? And I'm sure the answer is yes, because you're listening to this podcast. So go ahead and download Mastering Lash Retention today and start seeing the difference in your clients' results and watch your business grow. Your clients will thank you and your business will thrive. The download link is in the show notes below. Welcome back, lash friends. We're continuing with our series, Pricing Strategies, and today we're diving into another one of the biggest decisions you'll face in your lash business, and that's how to price your services. Now, if you recall, in the last episode, we talked about positioning your brand, which helps you to determine where you are as a lash artist, meaning, are you a new lash artist, mid-tier lash artist, or a premium lash artist? And if you're unsure of where you stand as a lash artist, please go back to episode number 10, where I get very in-depth to help you decide your skill level. Now, in this episode, we're going to take it a step further and talk about tiered pricing. The last episode and this episode falls hand in hand. And to further explain, I want to start by asking a question. Are you offering a tiered pricing menu with classic, hybrids, and volume sets at different levels? Or did you go all in on one specialty style to position yourself as the go-to expert in your specific niche? Both strategies can be powerful, but they can lead to very different client experiences and business outcomes. So in this episode, I'm breaking down the benefits and drawbacks of each approach so you can figure out which path makes the most sense for your brand and your goals. So you know I'm going to say it. Go ahead and grab your pen and paper and get ready to take some good notes. And we'll be right back after the intro. Welcome to Lash Biz 101. My name is Erica Wilson, and I am your lash bestie that talks everything lash business. Whether you're a seasoned lash artist or new to the lash industry, we all strive for one thing, to run a thriving and successful lash business. I help you think about things you may have overlooked or chose to put on the back burner. I'm that little voice in your head to help push your business in the right direction and to that next level. We could all use a little help and advice, and I'm hoping this is where you can find it. Remember, this is a safe space for everyone. I speak from my heart, and I try to motivate and encourage everyone who's listening. Before we get started, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the show. All right, let's get started. As I mentioned at the opening of the show, we're going to discuss the difference between tiered pricing and niche pricing and which suits your business model best. When we talk about pricing strategies within the lash industry, one powerful option you can implement is tiered pricing. This is the first option. With tiered pricing, this not only helps you attract a wider range of clients, but it also positions your business to serve both budget-conscious clients and those who want premium services. You're essentially creating different service levels that give your clients the flexibility to choose what works best for their budget and their desired look. If you notice, I emphasize service levels and flexibility. This is important to always remember when opting for tiered pricing. So let's give some examples. First, we're going to have classic sets, which can be set at a lower price point. This is the perfect option for clients who want a natural look, who are new to getting lash extensions, or are sticking to a budget. These are less time consuming to apply and use fewer products, so they're a great entry level service. By offering classics at an entry level price, you open the door to new clients who may eventually upgrade once they fall in love with lash extensions. Now, the next is hybrid sets that you set at a mid-tier price. This option is the best of both worlds. The natural feel of classics with the fullness of volume, creating a balanced lash look. They take a little more time and skill to apply than classics, so the price point should reflect that. Think of this as your middle ground service. And for many lash artists, hybrids actually become the most popular choice because they give that balance between affordability and glam. Hybrids often end up being the most popular choice on the lash menu because they offer volume and glam without being the highest investment. And lastly, you have volume and mega volume sets at the highest price point. These are your premium services. They require the most skill to apply, time, and product, so the pricing should reflect the advanced artistry and luxury your client is receiving. At the end of the day, tiered pricing is about balance. The benefit here is that tiered pricing opens the door to more clients and also gives your clients control and flexibility. It gives your clients options while making sure your time, skill, and artistry are valued at every level. Remember, you're not just offering lashes. You're offering an experience that can be tailored to different lifestyles and budgets. Instead of turning someone away because they can't afford the highest tiered service, you still have something to offer them. It creates a pathway for clients to start at a lower tier and eventually upgrade as they fall in love with lash extensions. Plus, it positions you as versatile. You're able to serve a range of needs and budgets. Also, here's a tip. Position your pricing visually. What this means is when clients see a menu with 3 tiers, they often land in the middle, which is great because that mid-tier option usually provides the best balance of value for them and profitability for you. So, here's the homework. Take a look at your service menu and ask yourself, am I giving clients options that fit both for their budget and my time? Because with tiered pricing, you're not just selling lash extensions. Again, you're creating a pathway for clients to grow with you over time, and that's the goal. And when clients feel like they have choices, they're more likely to book, stay loyal, and even upgrade over time. So, if you choose the tiered pricing route, take a moment to review your service menu and make sure it reflects the flexibility and professionalism you want your business to be known for, because the right pricing strategy doesn't just bring in clients, it builds long-term relationships and sustainable income for you as a lash artist. Hey Lash Besties, I want to take a quick moment to share something with you and then we'll get back to the podcast. I'm not sure where you are in your lash extensions business. Either you're a new lash artist or maybe you're seasoned. In any case, I want to help ensure your business is set up for success. Truly. You see, when I first started lashing 12 years ago, I thought just taking clients and doing lashes was all I needed to do in order to run a lash business. Boy, was I wrong, and I had to learn that the hard way. Back then, there was no one who offered tips or advice with what to do first and what direction to go in.
I had no idea that I needed to register my business, get a business accountant, hire a business lawyer, get business insurance, have an ironclad intake waiver form, how to put together a business plan, so on and so forth. Well, I don't want you to be like I was with learning the hard way for years. It was so hard to bounce back from all the setbacks that I knew nothing about. That's why I decided that no one would need to ever experience that feeling I had. So I did something about it and wrote a book, The Lash Artist Guide to Success: How to Run Your Lash Extensions Business. This book is like a business coach in your hands. I give you everything very important for your business to be set up properly and to avoid any setbacks. I also give references, examples, tips, and much more to make it as easy as I can for you. So please, don't be like me. It took me years to get my business on track. Go to my website right now, lashbiz101.com/shop, or click the link in the show notes and get your book now. You won't regret it. You'll thank me later. And you're welcome. Now, let's get back to the podcast.
Now, here's the flip side. Not every lash artist wants to go this route. Some lash artists actually prefer to niche down and specialize in one signature style, which we call niche pricing. For example, maybe you only offer classic sets because you've mastered that natural, timeless look, and you want your lash business to be known for that. Or maybe your passion is mega volume and you want to be the lash artist in your area that everyone thinks of when they want that bold, dramatic, full glam set. I'm saying this to say there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking the approach of niche pricing. In fact, this also can be a powerful way to build a brand. Why? Because when you niche down, you create a very clear identity for your business. Clients don't have to wonder what you specialize in. They know exactly what you're about, and that makes it easier for them to decide if you're the right lash artist for them. Think about it. In almost every industry, specialists often earn more than generalists. A heart surgeon makes more than a general doctor. And in the lash world, a mega volume specialist can often command higher prices than someone who just does it all. By narrowing your focus, you're positioning yourself as the go-to expert in that one lash style area. And with that authority level, you can set yourself apart from every other lash artist in your city. The other benefit of niche pricing is that it simplifies your business. You don't have to juggle different price points or constantly switch between techniques. Instead, you can streamline your work, get faster and more skilled at your one style, and build efficiency that allows you to maximize profit. Your marketing also becomes more straightforward because you're not trying to promote 3 or 4 different services. You're just showcasing the one thing you do exceptionally well. Of course, it's not for everyone. Niche pricing does mean you're limiting your client pool, since not everyone wants or can afford the one style you're offering. It also requires strong branding and confidence in your skills, because you're essentially saying, this is what I do and this is what I charge for it. But for the lash artist who leans into it, the payoff can be huge in terms of reputation, demand, and premium pricing. So let's recap and break down the benefits and drawback of each approach between tiered pricing and niche pricing. Now, here are the benefits of tiered pricing. Number 1, it attracts a wider range of clients with different budgets. Number 2, it allows clients to grow with you by upgrading over time. Number 3, it helps fill your books consistently by offering options. And number 4, makes it easier to position yourself competitively within your surrounding area. Now, here are the drawbacks of tiered pricing. Number 1, it can feel overwhelming to manage multiple service types. Number 2, it may attract clients who only book the lowest priced option, leaving you with more time-consuming sets for less profit, meaning If too many of your clients only stick with that entry level option, it can create burnout. You're busy, but your income doesn't reflect the amount of work you're putting in. And that's not sustainable for your business, which is not good. And number three, it requires you to stay skilled across multiple techniques instead of perfecting just one. And we all know that old saying, jack of all trades and a master of none. Now, let's talk about the benefits of niche pricing. Remember, this means one specialty style. The benefits are number one, it positions you as a specialist, which often allows for premium pricing. Number two, it simplifies your menu and marketing, which means clients know exactly what you're known for. Number three, it builds a strong brand identity that can separate you from local competitors. And number four, it attracts clients who specifically want your specific lash style expertise and are willing to pay for it. And of course, here are the drawbacks of niche pricing. Number one, it limits your potential client pool since not everyone can afford or wants that one style. Number two, it can take longer to build up a steady clientele if your prices are premium. And number three, it requires strong marketing to highlight your value since you're not offering budget-friendly options. At the end of the day, both approaches can work. It just depends on your goals, your brand identity, and the type of clients you want to attract. If you love the variety and want to appeal to a broader audience, tiered pricing might be your best fit. However, if you want to establish yourself as a high-end, specialized artist who's known for one thing, one specific style, and does it better than anyone else in your area, niching down could be your sweet spot. So, whether you choose to offer tiered pricing or focus on a niche style, the key is alignment. Alignment with your brand, your skill set, and the type of clients you want to serve. Tiered pricing gives you flexibility and attracts a wide range of clients, while niching down allows you to position yourself as a true specialist and charge accordingly. There is no one-size-fits-all approach here. It's about creating a business model that feels sustainable for you and delivers the kind of experience you want your lash brand to be known for. At the end of the day, your pricing isn't just about numbers, it's about strategy. When you're clear on your approach, your clients will be too. And that clarity builds confidence, loyalty, and growth within your lash business. All right, lash friends, that is a wrap on today's episode. To recap everything, we've covered the ins and outs of tiered pricing versus niching down into one signature style. Remember, there is no right or wrong choice here. It's about choosing the path that aligns with your skills, your business vision, and the kind of clients you want to attract. Whether you decide to give clients multiple options or focus on being the go-to expert in your niche, the most important thing is that your pricing reflects your value and sets you up for sustainable growth. If this episode got you thinking about your own pricing strategy, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you lean more towards tiered pricing, or does specializing in one style feel more like your vibe? Let's keep this conversation going and drop your comments below. Also, if you would like to be part of my show, please feel free to contact me through email at thelashbiz101@gmail.com, or you can just DM me. I invite any and everyone, no matter if you're new to lashing or if you have your own podcast, whatever it is, we all have a point of view, and I would love to discuss lash topics with you. And don't forget, please follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at LashBiz101. And if you know of any lash artists who may benefit from my podcast, please forward this podcast to them. Until next time, keep lashing, keep growing, and remember, your artistry deserves to be priced with confidence. All right, bye.